Creating to our BBC Upload project. We're working with the British Library, of course, to collect content which has been created during this time. Today we're featuring students and staff from Bolsover School who've written this song called Day After Day.
This advice is not a request. It is an instruction. Stay at home. Protect lives. And then you will be doing your part.
Stuck in a loop, going round and round, doing the same things every day. Fed up of this merry-go-round, tired of hiding myself away. Had enough of being bored, everyone in a mood. But it's all about staying afloat with a positive attitude.
Day after day will always be one and the same, nothing to be. So much to do, but never done. Thought I'm more, too much for some. Day after day will
Just good, isn't it? Is that good or what?
be stuck in this house.
Well, two of the people involved in recording that were teacher Ryan Stacey and student Bethany Dudman. They're both here with us on BBC Radio Sheffield. Good afternoon to you both.
Good afternoon, Howie.
Good afternoon. So, starting with you, Ryan, where did the idea come from then?
It was something I was toying with I've been toying with for a few weeks. It was something I wanted to do, knowing that school was going to be closed for the foreseeable future and probably not reopening until September. It was something I wanted to do, kind of a goodbye to his year 11s and welcome into our year 6s. And I sat down to come up with a little bit of a chord sequence, and I was happy with the chord sequence and contacted three of the members of staff, and then set the students a challenge of writing the lyrics to the song. And it was just, the idea was to depict what lockdown's been like for the students of the Bolsover School, and the school itself is part of a wider trust of schools called the Red Hill Trust. And I was absolutely amazed with the contributions that we got back. Some fantastic contributions, and the song really does put together that story of what the experience of lockdown's been like for the students. But it also, the song, if you listen to the song all the way through, it's very uplifting towards the end, and so it's kind of looking forward to the school reopening and getting back to some normality, which I'm sure we all crave.
So, Bethany, you were tasked with coming up with the lyrics to this song. How did you decide what was going to go in the song then, as far as the lyrics were concerned?
I just thought about what like the atmosphere of lockdown had been like, and try to fit it into like a poem that could be turned into lyrics for a song.
Was that difficult to do then, Bethany?
A little bit, but I think once I'd come up with the idea, it became easier to come up with other ideas.
So, Ryan, how did you go about recording this epic?
It was challenging, but also lots and lots of fun. We started out, actually created a WhatsApp group with myself and three other members of staff, and we were sharing videos and ideas. And then it got down to actually properly recording using just software that we got on his own laptops. And there was one gentleman quite central to it, Mr. Matt Drury, was editing it all together, and we were sending ideas backwards and forwards. And in the end, it took about 27 days from initially the idea from myself and the chord sequence to actually having the finished MP3, the actual finished mix, and also the video as well. So it was, I think he describes it as a labour of love, but we're so proud of where it's gone. I think we're at 34,000 views now online, and the Just Giving page is creeping its way up to about £200. And we'd love people to visit that if possible, because it's all the money's going to a very good cause.
Where's it going then, the money?
It's going to our local hospital, the Sheffield Royal, who and all the staff there. It's going to their charity fund, and everybody there has worked tirelessly for the local community during these past 13, 14 weeks. And so any money that we raise, we're aiming to raise £1,000, and any money that the song raises is going straight over to them.
I tell you what, Bethany, the thing that makes it for me is those news clips that you've used. Matt Hancock's in there. There's a clip of the Queen as well. Whose idea was it to put those in?
I'm not sure.
If that's all right, Bethany, I'll jump in there. Throughout the creative process, our head of geography, Mr. Bacon, he came up with some fantastic creative ideas, and that was his brainchild to drop those in there. And I think they just really make it, especially the snippet from the Queen's speech, just as the song moves into its final section. Really works very, very well.
So it's Mr. Bacon's idea then, okay.
Those snippets were Mr. Bacon's idea, yes, very much so.
So Bethany, how have you been during lockdown with no school? How have you found it?
I found it difficult to be in and out of the normality, but I think I've coped quite well.
Have you kept in touch with your mates?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to hear. Are you like FaceTiming them and WhatsApping them and things like that?
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. Well, it's been a delight, both of you. Thank you so much for coming on. And we wish you all the very best with the video. Once again...
I would just say thank you guys for featuring it, because it's really nice to get the support and to promote the song for us. And Bethany, well done, because your lyrics are absolutely fantastic, and we use them in I think verse 2. So thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
Thank you, Howie. Bye-bye.
That's the students raising money then for Chesterfield Royal Hospital. You can find out more on their Just Giving site. Search for Day After Day. You can see the video of Day After Day by students at Bolsover School on BBC Radio Sheffield's website as well. bbc.co.uk/Radio Sheffield. Click on Make a Difference and look for the upload box. And don't forget, you can upload absolutely anything which you're creating and send it to us. All you need to do is bbc.co.uk/upload, search for Sheffield, and get your content to us in seconds. And I'm sure you will.